The great philosopher Blaise Pascal once said about faith, "We are embarked." He was referring to faith being a journey, not a destination. It's the quest itself that marks our faith. The beginnings and ends of things are wholly different than the journey itself. Now, seeing faith split in this way makes us realize faith needs to be practiced and engaged. Like a crew tossed out on the waves, our faith has to be able enough to adjust and learn and, most importantly, grow from mistakes. All good wayfarers have learned wisdom from time and scars, missed opportunities, and precarious situations. The journey itself teaches us that over time, we become deeper versions of ourselves. This trajectory of growth, this journey of faith, is a rise in consciousness. Over the last several years, this phrase, rise in consciousness, it has meant a lot to me. Not only does it signal a change, a more developed person, a more rooted and centered soul, it mimics resurrection. Jesus literally rose. Earth literally experienced a rise in consciousness, and because of it, everything changed. We can't go back to a pre-resurrected world. Our consciousness, individual and collective, is forever changed. We now live in a world in which resurrection happens, and we have to have a faith that is able enough to adjust and learn and grow, especially from our mistakes. So that's what we're going to step into together during this Easter season. We're going to look at all the resurrection scenes. John's doubting Thomas, the campfire breakfast from John 21, the scene with Peter and the beloved disciple. We're going to study Matthew's Great Commission, Luke's walk to Emmaus, and we're going to conclude with Luke's Great Commission just in time to see the connection with Pentecost in Acts 2. This sermon series looks at all of these different scenes that immediately surround Jesus' resurrection and pays attention to the rise in the collective consciousness of the disciples and the people and the crowds. Because of it, a lot changed. Now, I can't help but see this connection to our situation today. The coronavirus is causing a rise in the collective consciousness of our world. State and national boundaries, they matter far less. We are becoming aware of just how much of a global community we are. Our faith can and should grow because of this. We are all on a similar journey, and all of our lives affect one another. If we're able enough, and we just notice how Christ is orchestrating in ourselves and in the world, we'll experience a rise in consciousness.